morning, everyone. I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone for going on this journey with me. I think a lot of my growth on this channel so far has been due to the event of me starting my lock journey and opening up other journeys along the way. But I have said on a number of occasions that I feel like I'm ready to go back to the drawing board. I feel like if I did this again, I might do it a little bit differently. And I have said on a number of occasions, like, I'm just sort of ready. And I went into this knowing that I was going to cut my hair again. That's essentially the conversation that we're having right now, because it's feeling like it's about that time. I procrastinated all day yesterday, and that was all I thought about all day yesterday. And I was just like, but it feels like it can't really be the journey I want it to be unless I do this myself. You know what I'm saying? In the past, like, I have gotten my brother to cut my hair. I've gotten a good friend to do it. But I think I'm ready to be responsible for my own actions. There comes a time every so often where when things are like really kind of tough and sticky, and it's kind of like, people choose a lot of ways to go about, like stickiness. And, sometimes it's like you want to inflict some pain on yourself in some sort of way. So like some people like to, like, I don't know, pop rubber bands or go get a tattoo. Or for me, like, sometimes it'll either be like, I would love to go get a tattoo every time I wanted to just like feel invigorated and feel alive and feel like I had control over something, but they're expensive. So typically I might do some hair removal. Equally as painful. Equally a way to be like, okay, there's feeling in this body. Or people change their hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too detrimental. It gets there. We can talk about the range. We could definitely talk about the range. But I think for me, it's just a matter of being like, oh, I want to see my face again. I'm ready to sort of like, I can't imagine it unless I kind of cut my hair. And typically it's time for me to cut my hair anyway because of like how it's grown out on the sides, but I've let it grow much longer than this. So I imagine I would just sort of cut my locks off and then make it even with my trimmers. And why? For a multitude of reasons. I'm just at a starting over phase right now, and I think it's very timely. I'm wanting to always make sure, or to sort of reinforce that the journey that I'm on is uniquely my own. Like, I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't really care about what trends are going on right now. I do really enjoy the mullet though. Like, I've been liking the mullet for a long time. And then I'm thinking about like, I could actually do that with this. So I'm actually in like if I twist my Johns up like this and then leave them long in the back, like if I did the whole twist thing, right? Twisty, twisty, twist and fold. I might be able to get to a mullet somehow, that long in the back. And you see, that makes me want to like keep my locks. I have been going back and forth about, like, okay, giving it one more retwist, seeing how that goes, and then just cutting my sides again. But I'm also just like, let me see a bald head. Yeah. So wanting my journey to be, of course, uniquely my own. And then also, like, the rate in which my gray hairs are growing in, it's like, will we ever catch up? Like, of course, you can't see it from here, but I just know what's going on. I'm very well aware of what's going on. And yeah, I'm tired of looking. I think I made it past the hard stage of, like, being okay with, like, accepting myself in a really raw stage. I don't want to say rough. I don't want to say ugly. Like, it's not true. Like, the ugly phase is not there. Like, if you think you're ugly, you're going to be in an ugly stage, and then you're going to be there for the rest of your life. But I think it is a really humbling process to go through, like, locking your hair, seeing what your hair is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a spiritual thing. Like, a physicalization, being able to see something grow, like, you're growing and changing every day, but that's not as obvious. Like, you can see hair growth, you can see plants grow. It's a plant. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is a very humbling and well worth trying. If you've ever wanted to grow locks, for sure, I think it's something everyone should do. Everything isn't for everyone. I will just say that. Amen. Amen. And of course, like, the day I want to do it, I'm just, like, kind of really enjoying my locks today. Child, I don't know. But then the other thing was, I just really want to take care of my scalp. And I just feel less inclined to do that with all the hair on my head. And I think that's because it just requires more work. Like, if I don't have any hair on my head, I can get in the shower, always make sure water touches my scalp, and then moisturize and la 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 la. I can't really just do that, but that's all I really want. My hair is so itchy, my scalp is so dry. I have, like, yeah, disciplinary issues where I'm not moisturizing my hair every single day. Yeah. And in some respects, I feel like I would just do it a little bit differently next time. So my plan is to cut them off, take a shower, wash my hair, and then bald myself up. But I knew I wasn't going to stay here too long. I have to keep reminding myself of that. I knew I wasn't. I was really going to try and get to, like, shoulder length all the way around from the front, and then do a blunt cut so that it could just be even. But I don't know, y'all. Ooh, hold up. Let me pray. I think I'm ready. I'm tired of scratching my head. So it's very much either, and then I hop in the shower, or I hop in the shower and then I do a full retwist and all that other type of stuff. I don't feel like it. And I think I keep having dreams about myself being bald. This is like one of my favorite locks just because of how the end coils up. We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be back here. We'll be back here. I will revisit this. Everything will be okay. But right now, where I am, it's It's time. It's time. So let's just. Ooh. Oh, how much easier it would be to just put it in somebody else's hands. Let somebody else do it. This is not somebody else's life, babe. It's not. It's yours. You want to cut your hair off? You do it. You're it. Just remember what you looked like. Remember how much you enjoyed it. Let's go ahead. Let's take it there. I just have to see for myself. Remember the times when I had no hair. Do I remember the time when I was bald, girl? Ooh, is this what I want to do? It's just like, okay. It's almost June. It's been about a year and a half. So this is what a year and a half looks like on me. And I'm not scared. I feel like I don't want to regret it. But like the indecision is also going to eat me alive. Child, I don't know. I got my clippers here charged up. And it was that, hold on. Hold on. I see the vision. Did it. Did it. My mom is gonna come home like, you're out of your mind. Did it. Wow, look at these beautiful locks. Wow. Wow. Just let it go. It's a year and a half worth of lessons in these locks. Crazy. You're crazy. This is so funny. Like, this grew out of my head. This is crazy. What? Oh, thank the Lord. I just been thinking and 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 thinking. I'm tired of thinking about it. Two more. Cool. They're all. mm. Mm-hmm. All that indecision for 6 minutes. For 6 minutes of action, action, action. Yeah, look at her. Wow, you did so good. I'm just happy to be on the other side of that. All right, I'm gonna wash my hair and then I'll come back when everything else is done. Okay, so I'm fresh out the shower. Nice clean scalp or whatever like that. I'm about to set up my little station so I can get the rest of it together. This is the part where it gets worse before it gets better for real. But it doesn't take that long to get better. So yeah. Woo! So I'm really hoping that this doesn't take a real long time. I'm very used to doing this part for the most part. But I'm gonna first start with like a larger guard just to get everything on the same page. This is a 9mm. These numbers don't mean anything to me, for real, for real. I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, here we go. Come on, yeah. Now it's time to get my waves back up. Okay. Still a little choppy, but I bought a little bit more time because I made my mom go get some food. But this is where we at right now. Now I'm gonna have to train my hair so I can get my waves back. But it don't look bad. It don't look bad. I think I want to take it down. This is, I took it from a 9mm to a 6. And I want to go lower. It's giving how low can you go. I'm sorry if that is really bright and annoying. I just can't. I need to be able to see, baby. Look at that head. It just got dark. Dang, why it get so dark? Okay, I'm gonna check back in. I'm gonna take it down a little bit lower. Okay, so boom. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in pretty bad shape right now because my guard kept moving. So now my cut is uneven and now I'm going even lower than I really had anticipated. Off was really the goal. But it's really patchy up here, and that's because of where because the texture of my hair changes in my head about 4 times depending on the quarter that you're in. Yeah, so I'm on my last guard. Hopefully I can even this all out, and then I'll be done with what I can do. I look sick, just really on one side of my head. If I can really get to this spot in the back, I'll be good, and like level this out up here. Jesus. I'm good on this side. It's just because I really can't see the top of my head. Oof. I done fucked up. Not gonna lie to you, I done fucked up. Because one thing I know is you're supposed to go with the grain and not against it. Child, I'm going with, against, to, fro, back and forth. I'm off, like I said, was the goal. You know, that's about all I got to offer. And it was going really well. I do. Other than this little, and I should have known this was gonna be my problematic area, because that's where it is. Like that's where I have a hard time in my head anyway. Like that, this texture of hair is just different. I ain't mad though. Shoot, it's gonna be hats and everything else. I just, wow. I definitely missed my face. Hey, you can't tell that I got a couple of bald spots until you zoom in. And they're not really bald. It's just like, I have to remember that if I want, I probably have to stop at a 3mm up here. I'm okay with learning my lesson. I'm okay with learning my lesson. I've always had to learn my lessons the hard way. So it's like, nothing's changed, nothing's changed, nothing's changed. You can see my lips. More of my hair is cut. You could just see me more. Now I'm going to put something on my hair so it doesn't dry out. Okay, I'm done here. You seen it. I did it. You seen it. Here we are. All right. Peace.